Red Dead Redemption, one of the greatest games ever created, was just recently released to the Xbox One via backwards compatibility. What do I have to say? Let's do it.
And here we go.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here it goes. The beginning of a glorious adventure, John Marston, Jack, and the entire family. Let's begin. Man, I love this music. I remember playing this game when it first came out back in the day. This is starting to bring back some memories. These graphics look a lot better than they did on the Xbox 360. I think it got an upgrade. They look a lot better, actually.
I'm grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My dad settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns, yes. His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Ain't that the truth?
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Here we are back in Armadillo, the greatest town to ever live. Haven't been in this place in years. We gotta go to the saloon, get a drink, get a place to stay, talk to the locals, make some friends. Hey, that guy just disappeared.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here!
Well, this guy looks like he's having a good time, doesn't he?
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to gag you.
They ain't my friends. Well, pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Alright, so we gotta follow Jake to the horses. It's given me these instructions. Luckily enough, I remember the controls, so I know how to play this. Hopefully, the way that my setup is right now, I'm kind of doing this impromptu, I will not have to listen to the clicky click click clack of the controller.
Come on. Come on, easy up
Don't
now.
hit the train. And here we go. Alright.
Come on. That's right.
Where's the guy? Where's the guy? Let him pass me. Come on, pass me. This guy's taking forever. Come on. There we go.
Gio, are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo.
Oh, I
Fine
bet.
as green gravy they are. Not like Thief Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a gag. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Yeah, yeah. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
See, it's interesting when they're not talking, because then I have to talk. And if I'm not talking and they're not talking, then no one's
You
talking,
don't look
and then
much
it's
like
just
no
awkward.
Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big
Man, these
city
sunsets in
types.
this game are
Not
absolutely
much at
beautiful.
all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
Yeah.
I think this game was released originally in
A fella told
2010,
me he
I
was out
believe.
in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them
The
new
graphics look
fangled
amazing back then, and they still look
horses.
amazing now
That's so.
today.
You wind him up like a clock.
It's a good thing.
Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Whoa.
All right, there it is, Fort Mercer.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Marston. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Alright, we gotta approach the fort. Luckily enough for us, that's not too far of a walk. Anyone home?
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Well, yeah, when you got 3 people to protect you.
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
You never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh! That's gotta hurt.
Poor kid.
Least he could have done was to, you know, call an ambulance or something. John's gonna freaking bleed out in the south. Oh, there's the ambulance. Hey, look, it's Bonnie. She followed us all the way from the train. I wonder why. You know, John was a lot closer to the door when they shot him, and now he's like all the way from the other side of the road. How did he get all the way over there?
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. You got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
$15 back then was a lot of money.
I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die,
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland.
She said the
I
miss
don't know.
to specify, if
So
you know
what
what
were
I
you
mean.
doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter?
Oh, you know I
Back
will.
some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
See, John Marston's all shot. How are you supposed to even get on the horse? Alright, let's run over to Bonnie. She's the blue dot on our map. I don't even think it's safe for John Marston to be running with a recently sealed up bullet wound in the side of his body, but you know what? It's a video game, so we'll manage.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Alright, let's do it.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
Well, that's
I'm
good to
happy
know.
enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. You won't bite. Come on, boy. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Alright, sounds good to me. She's gonna walk really, really slowly. I kinda want to get to the, the gunfights and stuff. Unfortunately, this game actually takes quite a long time before you can actually get to that point. It's like at least 30 minutes of gameplay before you even get there.
You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
I don't think I have either, John.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
Look at that, John's still trying to
no
reach and like
expert, but
hold his
it
blood from
certainly
falling
looks
out
like
of his
a fine
side.
corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
That's probably the truest statement a video game has ever said.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Sounds like he's a handyman to have around.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Good, I got that first try. Sometimes when you go to hitch the horse, it like jumps up and stuff. Nope, first try.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you.
Yeah, and one of those was your fault too.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
I guess, yeah.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Finally, I get to shoot
I
stuff.
want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
You know, I think I got the golden gun. Yes, I do. Look at that. I've got the golden guns mod installed. That's going to make this game so much cooler and amazinger. If that's even a word. Come on, Bonnie, get on your horse. What's taking you so long? Let's go.
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
You mean the bunnies are supposed to be shooting at me? That doesn't seem so, realistic.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
They should have had her, like, you know, follow him along the entire game. That would have been sort of cool, I guess? I don't know. God, these horses, they walk so freaking slow. This game would take half the time if you weren't just sitting
Damn
there.
rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you?
Where the heck
Easy
rabbits?
now. Come on, then. Time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. You got one. Nice.
Alright, one more rabbit. Got him.
You're a good shot, Mr. Marston.
Thank you.
Rabbits didn't stand a chance.
Well, are you going to, There you go, Bonnie. It took you so long. The NPCs in this game probably aren't really that smart, are they? Good job, Rockstar. I take that back. I love your game.
There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustler stealing our cattle,
He's still holding
the
himself
rabbit's
trying to
stealing
not
our
bleed to
crops.
death.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! Can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill him, Mr. Marston. Yeah!
Boom, headshot. Where are they at? Alright, they're all over here. Alright, coyote, there you are. Got you. Got you.
That coyote won't be back.
Got you.
Shot.
Got you. Is that all of them? Yes, it is.
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Wasn't I already in my room? Or is she giving me a room to stay permanently?
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
Thank you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
Alright, can I do it first try? First try.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Love it how it's telling me all this stuff. Too bad I already know about it. Alright, what do we got? General stores, doctors, and gunsmiths. Got some fame. What outfits do we have available right now? Cowboy. And that's pretty much it right now. Let's go ahead and save our game, sleep till morning. Get a little bit of a snooze. Alright.